everybody. Welcome back for today's affirmation. And we do these affirmations to help with your spiritual growth. And we begin each day with 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in deep, hold it, visualize a white light encompassing our bodies. And then when we exhale any stress or anxiety that may be hanging around in your energy. Okay, so let's sit up straight and we're going to breathe in from the diaphragm. Okay, here we go. Breathe and hold it. Visualize the white light and let it go. Let's do it again. Breathe in deep. Hold it. Visualize that beam of light and let it go. Let's do it again. Breathe in deep. Visualize that light and let it go. Just remember, these breath exercises help to bring you back into a calm and peaceful state to receive today's affirmation. And the affirmation for today is, my giving opens the door to greater blessings. My giving opens the door to greater blessings. Let this sink in deep. My giving opens the door to greater blessings. Let this affirmation go deep into your spirit and be a real blessing to you today. Now, I just want to thank you and to remind those of you who have donated to help my adopted family. I really appreciate you. I'm going to be running this campaign for maybe another week or so, just to give everybody a chance to contribute and help this family. You know, today many people are going through really hard times. And if we can help someone to have a better day, let's do that. Because just like the affirmation for today, your giving opens up many blessings. So don't hesitate. I've just been asking folks to donate what you can. Maybe the cost of a cup of coffee. And if you can't afford that, maybe just send in $1, because every little bit will help. I just wanted to thank those of you who have already donated. Appreciate all of you, and the universe will surely bless you. Now it's time for today's reading. And the reading for today, we're taking it again from the Book of Wisdom. This is hidden knowledge. So those of you who are interested in this book, I'll leave a link in the description. This book goes through all of the hidden information that you should know. But the powers that be have hidden it from you. But this book opens it up so that you can live your best life. All right. Now today's reading, we're going to talk about consuming foods in a sequence. If you choose not to follow the advice of consuming only alkaline foods, I strongly recommend adhering to this guidance on the order of food consumption. When faced with a meal containing various types of foods, this is beneficial to eat them in a specific order to support your digestive system and minimize glucose spikes. For optimal digestion, start by consuming foods that digest quickly, such as fruits and vegetables. Next, include proteins and fats in your meal, followed by starches and sugars last. I advise avoiding foods with starch and the consumption of animal flesh for overall health. Nevertheless, if you choose to consume these foods, it's advisable to follow the recommended order of consumption outlined above. And the way that they outlined it is to start by consuming fruits and vegetables that burn off your digestive system easily. And then you can bring in your proteins and your fats in your meals, and your starches and your sugars. Save that for last. This principle applies throughout the daily eating cycle. For our first meal of the day, it's beneficial to consume easily digestible foods like fruit. So it's good to have fruit for breakfast. These foods help cleanse the system and minimize the energy expended by our bodies, ensuring we have ample energy for the day ahead. As the day progresses, if you choose to consume denser foods, it's advisable to do so later in the day. This approach supports digestion and energy utilization throughout the day. Okay, people, do you understand that? What it's saying is, in the morning, your first meal should be fruit. All right. And then during the day, maybe when you come down to around dinner time, then you're going to eat something that's dense. And even at lunch, if you eat a lunch, try not to eat something that's not too heavy. Something maybe vegetables or maybe a little protein with a little fat. All right. Save your starches and sugars for late in the day. Okay. Now, breakfast means break fast. The term breakfast originates from breaking the fast, influencing our subconscious. However, it's worth noting that morning time is when the body undergoes significant detoxification processes. Therefore, refraining from eating during the morning hours aligns with supporting the body's detox efforts. So what it's saying here is, don't eat heavy in the morning. Don't do it. During sleep, the body undergoes a significant detoxification process. Upon awakening, there's a crucial 4-hour window where the body detoxes most efficiently. To optimize our health, it's recommended to refrain from eating until 3 or 4 hours after waking up. By doing this, we can leverage our body's natural defense mechanisms for enhanced well-being. All right, people, that was a mouthful. In the morning, when you wake in the morning, if you wait 3 or 4 hours before you eat your fruit, it gives your body to reinforce its natural defense mechanisms for enhanced well-being. Okay, people. So watch what you eat, and it's good to follow some sort of direction. So we're just not eating to be eating. I heard the other day that there was a time when people would only eat one meal a day, probably in the evening, for dinner. They didn't eat all day. Now, we have been programmed to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's too much food. That's why we're all fat and bogged down. No energy, because we're bogged down eating all of these foods. And we're not giving our body a chance to detoxify at all, because we'll eat all day, then we'll eat all night. And then when the morning comes, we'll start all over again. You must give your body a chance to rest and to detoxify for your health and well-being. All right. So from that reading, we got some really helpful hints of how to consume our food in a specific order. I'll go over it again. When you wake up, and your first meal ought to be fruits, vegetables. Then later in the day, you may want to add in your protein and a little fat. And later in the day, now you want to put like your starches and sugars. So, maybe for dinner, if you eat rice, potatoes, those are all starchy foods. You're going to eat them later in the day. But remember, people, you don't eat after 8 o'clock. Don't eat after 8 o'clock. Detoxify your body until the next day. So it's saying here, even when you wait for breakfast, wait 3 or 4 hours before you start consuming food. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you might want to, have a juice, fruit juice, give your body a chance to restore those defense mechanisms. And then when it comes around lunch, you might want to have a little protein with a little fat. And then at dinner time, you eat your regular dinner. At 8 o'clock, cut off all eating. Don't snack all night because your body never gets a chance to detoxify if you're always eating, because your body is engaged in digesting whatever you have eaten. You got to give your body a chance to rest. Okay? Now, I hope that reading really helps someone, and I hope that it gives you a chance to think about how you're treating your body, okay? Because if you really take care of yourself, you can have a longer and happy life without illness, okay? Now it's time for movement. And we do these movements just to get our blood circulating. All right, what we're going to do, we're just going to stretch our arms up like this. That's it. Stretch your arms up like that. All right? And even with me doing that, I can feel it in my arms already. So let's sit up straight. And let's do this for 20 times. Okay? And I'm going to go slow to give you a chance to, to get them up. Because I know some of you may be in a wheelchair. Some of you may be bedridden. And if you can just sit up in your chair, or in your bed, put your hands up like this, and let's go. We're just going to raise them up high. All right? So let's begin. Arms up, and let's go. 1, 2, stretch them up. 3, come on. 4, you're looking good. 5, yes. 6, come on now. 7, keep it up. 8, looking good. 9, 10, keep going. 11, 12, you're looking good. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Now, how did you do? And how did that feel? Even with that simple movement, I felt it all the way down my arm and even under here. You see, these exercises are great for you. Now, for me, because I lost about 20 pounds, I want everything to slim down and get my muscle tone back together. And it's happening because I don't have a whole lot of meat hanging down here. Like when people lose a lot of weight, they have a lot of hanging skin. But if you move your body enough, you can tone it down and you won't have any hanging skin. And you look just as good as when you were younger. So keep it up. Don't be discouraged. When we do these movements, we only do a few. But it's so important for you to move your body every day. And even if you can only move it a little bit, it means so much for your physical, your spiritual, and your mental well-being. So people, I encourage you to take care of yourself, to love yourself, take care of your body, It's the only one you have during this life, and you want it to last. You want it to be healthy, and you want to be happy. So watch what you eat, how you eat, and also move your body every day. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you for your donations. Just know that your donations at this time will go to help my adopted family. And this is a family in need. This is a family that I have chosen to help over this holiday season. And remember, the universe will bless you over and over because you chose to bless someone else. I thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.